There you go, baby, I got your money, don't you worry. Happy birthday to you, don't you worry.
Chuck of the day with my black and white self. This is the Chuck of the day.
Those are cool.
You know? Yeah,
Wow.
These are dope. Yeah.
Do you have what it takes to grab the $300 bag? Let's take a peek at some of our past contestants.
My name is Tiffany Greer. I am a singer / voiceover artist, and I'm also now the voice of Ambi. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl? Yeah. At last. The skies above, they're blue. My heart was wrapped up in clover. The night I looked at you.
Do you have what it takes to grab the $300 bag?
Hello, good people. This is TBM Tiffany Binion Mangum, gospel recording artist, media personality, and your host for the Best Days Morning Show on Believe Radio. Folks, join me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on BelieveRadioFresno.com, where we're bringing you the most amazing gospel music. At Believe Radio, we are committed to bringing you music that encourages, inspires, and blesses you. So become a believer today by joining me, Tiffany Binion Mangum, on BelieveRadioFresno.com every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the Best Days Morning Show. These are your best days.
Okay. How about now? Do we have sound?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Okay.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, I'm rocking my hoodie tonight. My son went to a dope concert. As a matter of fact, the night I was performing in San Francisco with this guy, he was at the concert up the road, Kendrick Lamar and his cousin. And so this is a dope hoodie he brought back. So I'm nice and cushy, got the little hair popping. I'm like, yes, let's go. It's time to get into it. How you doing tonight, Dante?
Man, another day in Zamunda. I have officially figured out something for me in my 51 years. I am never letting another sarcastic dummy think they could just say anything slick to me and think they could get away with it. I'm calling all cards this for the end of the year. For the last 3 months of the year, I'm calling all cards.
But you've been doing that, so I'm a little confused.
No, I slacked off. I slacked off because you said I was so mean to people. But
you be cutthroat.
It's coming back. It's coming back.
Okay,
Say
y'all.
something.
So let's just get this out the way. Go ahead. It's coming back. Go ahead. I'm listening.
No, it's coming back, and I'm about to slaughter some folks with a little smart mouth stuff. I got a text today, and they were being a little slick mouth, and I was like, that's the last time. So
yeah,
amen.
As I get older, I'm 43 now, and I actually have a video. I don't know if we'll get to it tonight, but the whole conversation surrounding Black women and being 40 or 35, 30 plus with children. When you're 40 and 50, you hit the wall. Nobody wants you. You're undesirable. That whole conversation, over it, done. It got the Black community in a chokehold, but not this part. I'm not a part of that. I'm beautiful. I'm happy to be 43. I don't want anything that is young and immature. I don't want nobody that don't understand children. I don't want nobody like I'm cool with dating in my age range. You know what I'm saying? And
they know how to pay bills.
Yeah,
they know how to pay bills.
I'm good with that. Like I'm so good. Like y'all could miss me with this conversation. And the more I hear it, the more irritated I get. And I actually found myself commenting on a post, and I was like, "Oh, I don't normally do this. This must be good." I have been off of Instagram. The only thing I do is do my stories, but I don't go on there. I don't participate no more because y'all toxic in these streets. And I'm medium ratchet. I'm not 1,000. Like I'm not.
The Booger Wolves is real. The Booger Wolves is real now. The Booger Wolves are real.
Ratchet. Yeah, I'm not a well done ratchet female. I got ratchet. I'm medium ratchet. You approach me in the wrong way, you gonna catch what's coming your way. You give me energy, I'm gonna give it back, depending on what I got going on. I might be working on something super huge in a space where there's nothing that can really bother me, so I might not tend to you and your needs at that moment. That's why I'm medium ratchet.
But when I got time.
But when I have time, every so often.
You're right. It's something about when you have time and you go, you know what? I got a few minutes for you today. Let me help you out.
Exactly.
Let me help you out.
So yeah, let's see. We're gonna get into it. And another thing, y'all, we didn't get to really talk about it last week, but we so over fellas. Black women love y'all. Black women, Black men love y'all. Okay, we love each other. I don't know what the propaganda is and why it's going around like that, But we love y'all. Y'all still our kings. Now we have our ways, our culture, and you know, we got some things we got to work out within our community, but we love y'all at the end of the day.
Yeah, you know, men, you know, us black men, we love our black women. We love our women, but woo, sometimes, boy, y'all make us, you know, we gotta tie off and just sit back and go for the ride. Just
no, stop. And you honestly believe y'all don't make us do the same thing?
Not as bad as y'all do.
Quit playing with me right now. You better stop. It is, for me, that is an equal opportunity conversation. Because depending on who you got, you
Very
might
true.
Just go out
Very
there
true.
and choose crack and say, you know what? I'm gonna live under this bridge tonight.
Hey, like I've been saying for the past couple of weeks, you just go out there and go like this. You just go, you know what? I need a bump. You want a bump? Want a bump? Want a bump?
You know what I'm saying?
Want a bump? Want a bump?
Oh God. I'm just saying, I love them all. Short, tall. The short ones be cracking me up because they always have a little complex. The tall ones be cracking me up because they think that everybody want them. And it's like, hold on, bro, you got to be tall and handsome. Some of y'all just tall.
Right. 6'8", walking up to you. What's up, Ma? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm buff. You like,
and there's a place for everybody. We like, you know, we like you plush, you know what I'm saying? And at my age, see, in my 20s, I could talk a lot of smack because in my 20s, my body was on its peak, at its peak.
Everybody was swole in their 20s, their 30s.
At that time.
the 30s, you know, kind of transition. The 40s, you like, look, as long as you breathing, got a job, and don't mind paying some bills, we can make it happen.
You got to be a little aggressive. Make sure you eat healthy. So your faculties, we'll call it faculties. So your faculties,
yeah. and stop going to Walmart getting those testosterone and them goat weed pills, thinking that's the doctor for you, men.
First of all, I got something for you right here, Taz. You know I'm always good for an illustration. Let me tell you something. If you don't have these in your cabinet,
Flintstone vitamins, hallelujah.
You're not trustworthy, bruh. I can't trust you. I can't trust you.
Hey, if you don't got that Centurion one-a-day pill, that one-a-day vitamin,
hold on,
hey, don't talk to me.
Do you remember when your grandma used to pull them chews out her purse and unwrap them? But grandma be living till like 90, smacking on them calcium chews.
Like this, be in church and
this thing tastes like straight up dust, but my grandma used to
mouth look like she just ate a donut, a powdered donut, and you like, I want a donut. She goes, I ain't had no donut, boy, and her mouth just dry. And then she gets some water. Then she gotta get some water.
Listen, because in calcium chews, but you gotta get 2 or 3 of them joints in. You know what I'm saying? So your bones and everything, you got good bone density. But yeah, no, I'm just saying it's somebody for everybody, y'all. We ain't got to fight over the same person. It's a whole misconception that it's 12 women to 1 man. That's a lie. That is a lie. I actually did the research. We are in a chokehold about something that has been pushed in our community. Just like when they put guns and crack, we just take it and we say we have to use this. We don't have to do this no more.
You know what? It's just like Jada. Jada thinks she got 12 men to her. She got Tupac.
See, I knew you was gonna do it. I was trying. I told everybody, I said, we ain't talking about that on our show because we don't do that. But you know what? Here you go. Fine. Go ahead. Have at it.
Look here. This Jungle Boogie heifer, she got on my last good nerve. This light skin, I want to come up. You know what she's doing? She's doing all this book and this interview and this tour of all this stuff so she can stack up some money, because right now Will has been quiet. And I'm glad Will's been quiet. All he's been doing is figuring out how to hide his money, put his money somewhere else, so he give her just a little bit and she can go on about her business. Real talk. That's why. and this heifer just act like everybody wants her, and it's not true.
So
Don't nobody want a woman with the body of a 5-year-old toddler. Everybody want that.
Okay. Now, while I understand you have strong emotions because they just kind of stuffed it down our throats. Like, I woke up one morning and I was in a group chat, and I did not ask to be in this group chat. I don't know how my number got input into this group chat, but I'm in it. And I have been trying my darndest not to comment on this, because at the end of the day, the reality is they're married. It doesn't matter how they married and what their marriage look like or any of that. They're married. So that's their business. But Jada, for some reason, want us in their business. Now, 2-3 years ago, Will Smith put his book out. He did not go on a smear tour of her, but he did talk about what a piece of husband he was. And he talks about how he was complete trash, narcissistic, and he treated her and he didn't want her. And he talked about all that. Yeah, how he got her and everything. But he talked about how he was terrible. Jada is on some other stuff. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Tupac took the bullets to get away from her. I'm not really sure how it all happened. But I want Tupac to rest in peace. That's what I want. Or come back from the Bahamas and clear it all up, because we're over it.
Tupac got that Sherman Hemsley hair, and it's gray, still wearing that bandana on the top of his head, and he about to come out by December and come on, Jada, let's go on back to my cubby hole and live as one. That's what's gonna happen. Because they say he ain't dead.
But
they say he ain't dead.
This is their marriage, though. You know what I'm saying? Now, my only thing is Chris Rock is asking not to be in the chat. And, a lot of people was like, well, you did your special and you call her every name in the book. Well, he was responding to being slapped. So he was allowed to speak. But at this point, for her to say that he tried to holler at her and all this other stuff, and then her and Will not together, and he hadn't even called her his wife in 10 years or 7 years or whatever, and then this man just slapped him. So now we got more questions. Like, what? We don't want to talk to you, Jada. You need to leave. We need Will to come up here and sit down. We need to know why you slapped Chris. we don't want to talk about your marriage. We want to know. So what was going on that you felt that Chris needed to be slapped?
The reason why Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, let me help y'all out. This is man on man. The reason why he did that, he haven't had sex with his wife for a long time. He thought that would be a moment in time where he could play Captain Saver and slap him in the face and he can get him some. But all that little toddler body chick did was sit there like a mere mastermind on that chair like, and then went on about her business in her own separate car. That's it. That's all. Man, look here. Jada, I wish you nothing but the best. And I hope Will Smith's cousins and sisters and aunties come to your house and beat the brakes off of you with the red table. Because
I hope that they don't. I disagree with you. I vehemently disagree with you, because Jada deserves to speak her truth. Will put a book out already.
What truth did she speak? All she spoke was the part 2 of Will Smith's book.
Hold up. Now, what you're not supposed to do is discredit. This woman has been an at-home wife to his children. Now, she might have been on drugs and psychedelics and showing her daughter how to do sexual things, exploits, and sleeping with her son's friends. And I mean, it's a whole lot of stuff that went down in them 10 years or 20 years or whatever. Jada, you put it out there, okay? It's all alleged. I don't know because I wasn't there. But
I'm gonna take off my glasses so I can't see you right now, because I can't believe you even saying this stuff.
That's what she has said. But nonetheless, I could not imagine being married to somebody in a big old mansion, a house on a hill, with all of the things, with all of the money that I could possibly have, but the one person that I love is not here. Now I'm confused now, though. I'm gonna give you this one, because I'm thinking that it wasn't Will Smith that she was craving. She was grieving because the man that she wanted to marry was in his grave. So she was in the home suffering, and Will left her suffering, knowing that when he married her, she was engulfed and trapped in this love triangle
Let me say this. Let me say this. And
Hold
all
on,
men.
I'm trying to land.
Okay,
I'm a
land your
pilot right
point,
now.
because
I'm on the
you still
tarmac.
drifting. You still drifting in the air. You said you were going to
I'm
descend a
landing.
while
I'm
ago.
landing. First, so never mind.
Yeah, never
I'll
mind.
support you
See,
later. It's cool.
no, the thing is, look here, man. All Jada did was write the part 2 of Will Smith's book in her own words. He already went on a slam campaign about himself. So we already know about that. That's old and dead with. Everybody's all right, okay, cool. But for her to do that and to do that to your husband, look here. Boo, let me tell you something. I wish my woman would go on a smear campaign of me and think she's still gonna have her front teeth. Let me tell you something. She is going to be spitting chiclets for the next 8 days because my family is about to function. I
Okay,
promise you.
we spent enough time on this. We sick of
Yeah,
this.
let's go to something else. Because let's stop talking about this backwood Bama looking old alopecia. That's why she don't have her hair long.
She don't even have. Okay, I personally don't believe that she had alopecia because I know people personally who have had alopecia, and they don't look nothing like this. Jada, you pulled the wool over our eyes. Now we're a little confused, Jada. You're gonna have to clear up some stuff because you said that you never cheated on your husband. But anyway, so okay. All right, we done. We moving on. So we talked about it. We're not gonna bring it up no more. Y'all don't text me. Don't send me no more DMs. It's done. We are not.
Bye, heifer. Bye, heifer.
We're not talking about them no more. But we do have a write-in, and we're gonna get right to that, and then we'll do the shoe of the day and go from there. So I have to pull this up in a different screen. Y'all get ready. This about to blow your wigs back. I need everybody in here to do what, Taz, what they got to do.
Man, if they not like tagging and sharing the way I feel today, I'm gonna start talking
about like, tag, and share.
Like, tag, and share, because the folks, if I find out that you wasn't on the show and you wasn't watching the show, and I found out you were on the show and you not like, tagging, and sharing, I'm gonna start talking about y'all real bad. Tell your church folks to come in here and loosen up a little bit. Take that cross off their neck and stop drinking that holy water, and tell them to come over here and laugh a little bit. Come on.
They're supposed to pick it up and carry the cross. It ain't supposed to be on their neck anyway.
Well, these folks don't know no better. They still wear it, and they still wear the cross with Jesus on it. I go, who's that, Philip? No, that's my savior. He ain't on there.
They wear the cross with white Jesus on it. How about that one?
Yeah, because Nathaniel Jesus de Christ, he ain't on the cross. He in heaven.
He got up.
Damon Jesus the Christ.
His name is Yahweh. Yahweh is in heaven. He's dead. Okay?
George Jesus the Christ.
In Passion of the Christ.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson, yeah. That's the one they got on their neck.
Yeah. George Jesus the Christ. Ain't nobody worried about, all right, fight night, date night. I'm ready for this one. I don't even know what it is. Let's go.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up because I gotta read it from the
fight night or date night.
The actual email.
Don't forget, we got the other one coming up real soon. I'm gonna make them write it all the way out about the one where the husband, lost his wife to his.
Don't tell it. Don't tell it. Don't tell it. Don't tell it. Okay, guys, here we go. Y'all ready? If you can read it, cool. If not, I'm gonna read it for you.
I can't.
It's long. My husband of 25 plus years is not my baby's daddy. Let that sit in for a minute. My husband of 25 years plus is not my baby's father. I went on a girls' trip to another state several years ago. While on that trip, I met a man. We didn't sleep together on the trip, but we hung out and we went out on the town every night. After the trip, we continued to talk on the phone. We met up a few times after the trip. He was getting real serious and wanted me to leave my husband. We slept together multiple times. My husband had no clue. Now,
loose booty.
Our children,
loose booty.
Now, our children are all my husband's except my oldest daughter. We have 4 beautiful children. She's the oldest, 15, 2 boys, 10 and 9, and a little girl that's 3. Oh, the beautiful family. He's not the father of my 15-year-old. I know it. His mother has always had doubts, but he's never doubted. And they are the best of friends. I'm his rib and she's his right hip, as my husband always says. She now needs a medical procedure that requires blood types and DNA to be run. And it's about to be revealed because he wants to be the first person to donate. If I'm not able to donate, I need to contact her real father. Her illness can potentially be terminal. What do I do? Can I make the doctors keep the secret? Is there a way to stop the hospital from disclosing this information? My entire life is about to burn up in flames over a mistake almost 20 years ago. Signed, sad and terrified. Hold on, I gotta just breathe for a moment because that was a lot. That's a lot.
Heifer,
Woo!
Heifer.
Hold on, wait.
When I,
Wait, let's get the comments a minute. Y'all, come on, y'all.
Cause that hospital
Okay,
better.
let me see.
That hospital better have all the security they got when they relay that news. Ooh, Jesus.
Okay, let's see what y'all saying. Okay,
They typing like this.
They said, "Do he know?" No, he does not know. He said that is his right. She's his rib. That is so sweet. That is so sweet. She's his rib, and his baby girl is his right hip. Oh, girl.
Well, guess what? That hip about to be dislocated.
Oh, let's see. Okay, they cussing right now. Hold on, let me get to the people that's talking because the site is going off. Okay, let's see. Are we? Oh no! I wish we could do strawberry letter. We only get our people only write in every once or twice a month. We don't get a lot of love over here yet. But y'all can tell your friends if they want advice, we'll give it to them. Okay, so go ahead, take your time.
Well, boo, it behooves you to start packing your stuff up now. I mean, pack up fast because he believes his daughter needs him. And like a real father, he's going to be there to the aid of his daughter. Amen. Amen. All right. With that being said, when they come back with that information, bro, this ain't your kid. Your DNA don't match. Boo, make sure the sheriff department, the SWAT team, an MMA fighter, the heavyweight champion in wrestling is there to protect you because he's going to try to pull all your skin off.
Hold on. First of all, pause. Don't lose your train of thought. Jarrell, ma'am, yes. What's done in the dark will come to the light. Bingo. This is my mama, y'all. Say hi to my mama. Everybody say hi, Rose. She said this sounds like a Lifetime movie that she saw. I'm telling you, y'all got to stop being mischievous in these streets.
Hey, district missionary. Hey, district missionary. About time you come to the show and hang out with us. I promise I won't cuss since you here. I won't. Hey, hi, bye. I just feel the anointing because you on. Hey, you on the show right now. Hey.
Let me see. She is.
Anyway,
that man is about to be on 10,000 for sure. He said the rib about to break. It's sad, but nothing new. Scandalous bleep. Okay, Platinum, you like to cuss. We got you, sis. Let me see. Now Lionel, this is the one. Go ahead, Taz. From right there.
Get off the planet. Amen. See, Lionel thinking like me. Look here, boo. you better have all your bags packed and already checked in. You don't even have to go. Matter of fact, you wouldn't even have to go through TSA. All you got to do is just walk straight through the airport, because when they tell that man your DNA doesn't match your child that you say is your child, and look here, boo, I'm gonna help you out. I'm actually gonna help you out. I know you love your kid. I know you want to keep your marriage. The best thing for you to do, if it's terminal, you just gonna have to tell you, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. I can make another one of you. I can make another one of you. I was looking in the bed like, I can make another one of you.
Fine, Dante. We're playing.
To save her life, that man is gonna kill everybody in her family. Yep, she gonna get on that Mars. She gonna get on that Mars rocket and be like,
y'all said that. Okay, first of all, we do have a lot of playback, so thank you for writing in. First of all, thank you so much. I do appreciate it.
You stupid. You stupid.
Who,
You
me?
stupid. No, her.
Oh.
You didn't go on vacation and use no condoms. You just out there just
No,
free
she
balling.
didn't sleep. Hold on. Now let's keep to the context. She didn't sleep with him while she was on vacation. He took her out and he wooed her. He courted her. And then when she came back,
why didn't she just go home and end it with her dude and just be with the woo woo? You stupid.
So he came back and they continued to see each other. That's what she said, and they ended up sleeping together. Now, all right, ma'am.
Mama, this is not cussing, but this goes to that girl.
I am going to say yes. He's probably going to be extremely hurt. No, hold on. He's going to be hurt. I don't think that she was seduced. Thank you. He seduced her. He wooed her. You know what I'm saying?
That means she's simple-minded, and anybody else gets simple-minded. Like, man, see, now y'all women about to piss me off.
I'm gonna put you on mute.
Go ahead. I'll be quiet. But that's that simple talk right there, boy. Ooh, Jesus.
She made a mistake, but here's the one thing I'm going to say that you have on your side. It's an old song that I used to hear all the time. I don't know the words. I never could find the song, but it say, "Time is on my side." Yes, it is. So
no, it ain't.
The girl is 15. He has he has raised this girl. Okay, that's his daughter. He is not going to be able to sever that like that. Now, one of two things could happen. You could actually get in there and he could potentially be a donor, because you don't have to necessarily be related to be donors. I don't know what the terminal illness is. Y'all help me in the comments when it comes to terminal illnesses. But from what I understand, you can find donors from anywhere. So it's possible that he may not even be able to give a kidney or whatever. I don't know what he has to do. He might not be able to do it anyway. So hopefully you can. But at that point, I think that you should probably get in front of this. Just get in front of it, sit him down so that this young lady can go through whatever transition she has to go through with the least amount of damage. It's going to be some drama, but that's still, I understand why everybody is feeling the way they're feeling, but we got to take the emotions out of it. This child is about to go through something very traumatic. And so my suggestion to you is to be humble. You're not allowed to get an attitude. He has 3 other children with you. You're going to probably have to get them tested as well. But you need to get in front of it and tell him ahead of time that it is a possibility that this might not be your child. You already know that it's not his, but just at least, give it to him, break him in gently so that he doesn't need to find something like that out from the doctors. He needs to hear it from you. That's my advice. Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't want to shame her because
I'm going to shame her because she needs to be shamed because look here. I'm tired of women always looking at a man if he cheated on his woman or this, that, and the other, and y'all women will slander a dude because he got somebody else pregnant on the outside from his chick or his woman or his wife. Y'all women let a man have it, but let it be a woman. All of a sudden, there's some grace or some mercy there. No. Look here, heifer, you raggedy mutt. You got wooed because you're simple. You got wooed because you wanted to be wooed. You didn't want to be with the dude in the first place. It just so happened that you met this bastard on this vacation, got wooed, gave up your panty draws faster than anything else in the world, and then have the audacity to not even protect yourself, knowing you with somebody else. Stupid. So yeah, you a moron, you a bum. So what's going to happen to you is going to be good fixings. Just like how women want good fixing on a dude, when he do something to a woman, you gonna get them good fixings. And any of you other women that think like that, y'all simple too. Oh, because women always do that. Oh, well, she was just in a different frame of mind. No, if you were in the right frame of mind, you wouldn't even been in that situation. Just like a man.
Hold on. But see, this is where we're about to fight tonight, because I agree with you, but there is no absolute in this situation, because number one, he raised this little girl from birth until 15 years old. Now because
she was a sucker and didn't tell him in the first place.
I'll let you talk without interruption. Hold on a minute. Now he raised her from birth to 15 years old. We ain't talking about a 1 or 2 year old. He calls her the letter said that she is his right hip. He loves that little girl. And then the second thing is that she's going through a potentially terminal illness. So while I understand that the emotional side of this is high, we have a real situation over here that's happening. You could, number one, somebody said it in the comments, I think it was Lionel, that the drama surrounding the mom and dad, of course, it's the mom's fault. I'm not taking the blame off of her. But what I'm saying is that could kill the child. Children do die from stress. She's already entering into a situation where she needs a donor of some sort. They have to be tested. So that means that it's a serious situation. During that time, she's going to be ill, and then having that major stress of her parents potentially having a divorce. I'm just saying, if they can afford to stay together until the daughter has a clear path of where she's going, either she is going into hospice or she's going to live a better life, and then, sir, you do what you need to do. But children matter, and all children are not resilient. Everybody don't bounce back. So that's why I'm saying she needs to talk to him. I understand what you're saying, but you guys, I don't know. For me, I feel like my heart goes out to the kid, and the mom needs to come to terms with the fact that the father may potentially leave. But if he raised this child from birth to 15, I don't think he's going to walk away from that child. I wouldn't, in the middle of a potential where she could possibly die. That, like right now, I'm fighting back the tears, because that is damaging to a child. Your mama's an idiot, but she didn't do it. The daughter had nothing to do with that. She was birthed in this. And then I'll let you respond. I'm gonna let you respond. Jared Lott, Elder Lott, hey brother. So she said in her commentary, I don't know if you guys can read the letter, it's up here, but she said further down, she said they have 4 kids, a 15-year-old, 2 boys, 10 and 9, and a little 3-year-old daughter. She said he is not the father of the 15-year-old, and she knows it. And she said his mama had doubts, but he never doubted. So that's her. She says she knows.
Let me tell you something. Joyce Etta Roberson, the woman you know very well, my mama, the moment she felt that child wasn't mine, it would have been a DNA test right then and there. No exceptions. That's number one.
But it's not okay. We know our family what they would do, but we talk about this.
But then he should have been. I'm saying that because if the mama said that, if his mama said, I don't think this is your kid, then he should have been listening to his mama. I mean, I understand you ain't trying to have your mama in your marriage and in your stuff like that. But hey, guess what? Wise counsel comes from all of them, from the all. So with that being said, you should have been getting that kid tested a long time ago. So I know your pride and your whatever comes up as a man, but sometimes we got to sit that thing down and get to some reality. Your mama was trying to save your life. Now, instead, she was trying to save your life from a serious detrimental hurt. It would have hurt it if the child was just pregnant or just born, toddler, stuff like that. That hurts, but you can get over that faster. You and that child are like this. Y'all locked in. That child is 15 years old, going through something serious, so that makes it even bigger and serious about you and that child. Okay? So now you're going to find out now that child is not yours, and then this heifer is not even woman enough to tell you beforehand that this is not your child. Let a man
have a question. Answer the question right there.
What's this? The kid is ill. Yes, the kid is ill. The kid is going through a terminal situation, and they don't know. And they're gonna run some tests, and now they're going to run some tests with family members in a sense to see if they can help with the child. I thank you. Let my child go through something like this. And I'm going, man, I'm there. What do you talk about? Run, hit me up with the needle. And they come back and say, this not your child.
Mm-hmm. So I do have a question for the audience, because we got some experts in the audience, people that work in the medical field. I saw a few people commenting. So
yeah, you talk about these preachers. Because these preachers, they lucky they're here.
Let me see. Can the doctor keep the secret? Is there a way to keep the hospital from disclosing it? Can she have the hospital? Is there a HIPAA law that she can use to keep the hospital from disclosing this information? I just want to
No. There's not a law because he's going to test. And if he tests, they're going to tell him no. They're looking at A and B, parents. The parents are the number one persons that should be able to give to anyone. So you mean to tell me the male parent is not able to save my daughter's life? Come on, Leah. You want that hospital, her, all tied up, bundled up in barbed wire and on fire in 5 minutes.
Yeah, so there's basically, she can't stop them. Yeah, it was a long time ago, ma'am, but I won't disclose your name because she did put her name in the letter. But
you boo-boo the fool, chick. I wish you nothing but I hope you got some good shoes, some good running shoes, because you're gonna need them. Because you're gonna be running you're gonna be singing Hezekiah Ward. Lord, I'm running, trying to make 100 because 99 in the hand won't do. Girl, you're gonna have to get that good run on.
I've seen with these eyeballs. I've seen with these pretty old eyeballs, big eyeballs. People have stayed.
Yes, they have.
So
we've both seen the sucker take the child of his wife's that was not his and give him the name. Give the child the name. So yes, we've seen all that. But you call this child your hip. Bro, let me tell you something. I'm not, and y'all can get mad at me all you want. But when I say I will dislocate my hip in a heartbeat, I come to find out this is not my hip. I've been taking care of stranger dangerous kid.
So hold on. Whoa. Pause right there. So you mean to tell me, I'm just going to ask you, this is a hypothetical.
Go ahead.
Because you're not in that situation. So this is somebody else's situation. And I just want to say for the record, God can do anything.
Yes, he can.
We're not going to sit here and say that God cannot heal your marriage, because he can. But baby, you better.
He
do
can
some
heal your
cleaning.
marriage. Oh, she
You
about to
better
go
do
on.
some cleaning.
She about to go on a 200-day consecration and fast.
Right.
By
You
the time,
better do some cleaning.
she's never gonna speak English again. She go every time you go, how you doing? Every time you talk to her, you're just gonna get tongues.
Baby, you better pray, and you're gonna have to deal with the mama because the mama already looking at you sideways.
Oh,
But
my
nonetheless-
mama and my sister will beat the brakes off of you. I promise you that.
So my question is, if you raise, I don't believe that, because I know your mom, and I believe that your mom would, of course, after the fact, deal with the the consequences. But I'm asking you point blank, if this was your situation, you wouldn't stick around and help the child for the child's sake and then make your move after that?
Being honest and very transparent with you, would I stick around and help the mama with the child after finding out the child is not mine? I would be so devastated I couldn't. I would be being honest, I would be in a state of numb because I don't know how to feel, because you took away my biggest joy. You took away my heartbeat, my soul, the reason why I got good rhythm, all that, my inspiration, the whole nine. You snatched it all away that fast and never told me. When you had not days, months, but years, a decade and a half to tell me that this child was not mine.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be sitting in a room. I might be sitting in a padded room looking at the wall with a jacket that has me hold myself, because I will not be capable to think of nothing else. The only thing I'm going to be thinking about is anger. And then God forbid I be the mush mouth to show up to the hospital and the real father's there.
Well, he might, if the stepfather, well, the dad.
Yeah,
I hate saying it
stepfather.
like that because he's actually the dad. But
Stepfather.
if the dad can, like I said, God can do anything. I've seen miracles. The dad might not be the father, but you never know. He might be able to be a donor. You never know. And if she can't do it, then the real father will at that point have to be contacted. So she's going to have to make some moves in the next 6 months. Regardless, it doesn't really matter about her feelings if she wants her child to live. So my question, I guess, to the fellas in the audience is, I mean, at what point does the child's life matter? Because I understand that you are angry, but this baby is going through a terminally ill sickness, and you are the only parent that she knows. You're the only father. So would you really abandon the daughter because the mama's an idiot? Seriously, I'm being honest. And you already gave your answer, but I'm talking to the people.
No, but until they start answering, what I'm saying is, it's not being hateful. It's not being.
No. I'm not saying hate. I didn't say hate. Yeah.
You're in a state of numbness, a state of shock of, wait a minute. Because what you do is immediately you start rolling back all the time. The first walk, the first hole, all that type of stuff, the first trip, the daddy-daughter dates, all that type of stuff, daddy-daughter dance. Daddy, you know I love you so much. Oh, first time you heard dad. All that stuff runs in your head. And now all of a sudden it was not to be so. It's time, girl. That should be the time the law should say a dude can beat the brakes off a chick. He should be able to punch her in the face at least one good time.
No, Taz, dial it back. We don't support violence. Dial it back. No, that's what you got sisters and cousins for. We let the cousins have it. Now, Yashin, you brought up a really good point. I don't think the side dude know, because she was married. And this man been raising this child since birth. He was there to wipe her behind and sign the birth certificate.
And see, now you're gonna go through that phase of the side dude might not even know, and then you try to say, "Hey, man, I had a daughter with you, blah 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 blah. You didn't know. This is what it is. Bam, bam, bam."
And he could be married. He probably
the child, you're right, moved on. The life, the baby is terminal. The baby is terminal. The baby could die. Well, the child could die, and that man could go, ain't no sweat off my brow. I never knew about it. Never, you know, some dudes think like that. They be like, well, it's so hard to say goodbye to
Okay, hold on.
yesterday.
We hear from the audience. Okay. So that would be my daughter, no matter what. The mama is out of here. Right. That's D2 right there. That's the Maria Harris, you guys, for sure.
I'm gonna call him later and talk and ask and talk to him.
Don't do that. Don't be sowing seeds.
That's my boy. That's my little bro.
Seeds of destruction. He said he gonna have a good heart. The child, unfortunately, is going to be the one to get the short end. Very true. Very true, Demetrius. Hey,
Thank
Demetrius.
you, E. Thank you, E.
For me and the child, it would take some therapy to move forward. Well, at least you're willing to do. See, okay, I hear where the men are going. It's like, okay, and somebody said, I think it was Michi said earlier, for men, finding out that the child is not yours is almost unrepairable. I think that's what he said, or irreparable.
It is.
Think about this. It's like your entire world has been shattered with this news. It was all fake that would leave a man on the brink. Oh, okay. The issues between the parents and daughter matters beyond the... Exactly. Thank you. Okay, so the fellas is like, okay, they'll still go through the process and at least try. So that's good to know. You know, Taz said he put him in the padded room because he threw with your butt.
I would have to be in the padded room because the hurt, the devastation, well, my heart would explode.
Yeah.
Because when I think about my daughter now, I'm thinking about her right now. Not thanking God that I'm not in that situation.
Well,
but
you could not claim her if you wanted to, first of all.
Oh yeah, I mean, she looks like my twin.
And your ex was like, "That's not your baby." Everybody in America would be like, "Girl, stop lying."
Oh, if I tried to go on Maury and say Taylor wasn't mine, they would show her picture and my picture. They'd be like, "Yeah, bro, y'all work that out off our show.
Right.
Don't be trying to come on here." You know, but
yeah, you guys
just that devastation. Yeah, just that devastation would just, you don't know how to move. You don't know how to breathe. Literally, I would not, and I don't want nobody thinking I'm just a careless, heartless person. I would not know how to adjust, period. Because my namesake, my love is that way.
Okay.
Now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Let's move on from this one, you guys. I hate to cut it short. Y'all have really been commenting. And the fellas, let's go, brothers. Brothers coming through clutch. I love
my
it.
My fellas knows what's up. I wish Jason was here. I miss Jake. This is the day Jason should have been here. Jason Barron should have been here.
The fellas is keeping it a buck in the comments, though. They ain't showing no mercy, but they got mercy for the baby, but that's it. So with that being said, we're gonna have a commercial break. We're gonna do the Chuck of the Day. And we got some more drama, y'all. We're not even done. We just getting warmed up. But we only gonna be on for an hour and 30 minutes tonight because we all have work and we have stuff to do.
Yeah, got work to do.
But with that being said, thank you so much for hanging out. Make sure to like, tag, and share, and we will be right back.
Whenever we borrow money to finance the purchase of a car or a boat, furniture or appliances, a new roof or home addition, a college education or postgraduate degree, we typically pay more interest to a credit union, bank, or finance company than we earn on our own savings and investments.
If you have money in any sort of cash or savings account, and you also use credit cards, lines of credit, or any other type of credit financing, then Jeffrey Taylor with Never Lose Money Strategy is the person you want to see. He can show you how to convert the interest you pay into a lifetime of tax-exempt wealth. Become your own banker with Jeffrey Taylor, Never Lose Money Strategy.
Time for the check of the day. Check. Time for the check of the day. Check. Time for the check of the day.
People of the world, unite. I found something I've been looking for years. And I'm going to do it real quick because we got to get back to the show. I found some suede Chucks. Suede. Y'all see this? Do you see this? I found a suede Converse All-Star. Oh my Jesus. A suede Joan. Now I'm looking for a suede one all black. I'll find me a suede one all black and a patent leather all black. I think I'll be sane enough to stop getting Chucks. But you see this? Suede, baby. Leah, come on. Look at this. Leah, come on, boo. Look at this.
Yeah, that's dope. That's
Look
dope.
at that. That's sexy. That's sexy right there.
That's dope. I love anything suede and shiny with sparkles on
Yeah, yeah.
it.
Now
People are
I'm
still
looking.
weighing in, but go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Now you looking for what?
Now I'm looking for a patent leather. I'll find a patent leather one. I'll
Oh,
stop.
that'd be dope. Yeah, I'm sure. You
All
could
black,
probably
all
order
black
online.
patent leather. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
What you say?
They're still weighing in. The Yashin made a really good comment, and this is true. This is the type of thing that turns good men and good women into monsters. Some people, you can break them so. In this situation, we're talking about a man, so in context. But I'm a woman, so I don't know about men's plight. But I will say that I know some people who have been broken in their 20s and 30s, and they never repaired. And loved
Very
God,
true.
went through therapy, went through healing, but was never able to love properly and trust again. And I just hope that in my days that I don't ever break anybody to that point, that they never want to have a relationship with God, or they never want to repair and have relationships with other people. When you break a person that deep, you are a pretty despicable human being. And you go on living your life, you sucking your thumb at night and eating good and pooping and peeing, and this person, you left the person.
I was trying to drink water at the wrong time, apparently, with you, because I almost spit all this water.
And you just out here just doing all the most. Listen to your best friend, this person is unrepairable. They said them Chucks is fire, honey. That suede is killing.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Yeah, Meech.
Let's move forward, y'all. Some of the videos didn't load, but we're going to keep going. We do have a couple of topics that we're going to talk about. So Governor Gavin Newsom, you guys probably can't see it. There you go. Governor Gavin Newsom issued into law Bill 673, which is called the Ebony Alert, a system for missing youth of color. Now, a lot of people have been giving Governor Newsom a lot of slack about this law. And I really want you guys in the comments to really weigh in about how you feel about this, especially with Carly Russell, I think it is, being sentenced to a year in prison and being told that she needs to pay $18,000 or some odd more for restitution. And I don't know. I support it, honestly, and that is my honest opinion. You guys can attack me if you want in the comments. You can send me DMs. I'm not really tripping. I really stand on support of this because there are like 60 children right now in another state that have not been reported as missing. They just now, because social media has taken a full-on look at this and really publicized it. We kept pushing. I even shared it on my page, in my stories, everything. And finally, they're looking at these missing children and not reporting them as runaways and, prison pipeline to prison kids. And, these are children that literally have come up, just vanished. And while California is a little bit more of a liberal state, I think that this is good. I don't see an issue with it. Our Black kids, they do matter. And the fact that he's trying to do something, it might not be what you deem the best solution, but it's something. Now, Gavin Newsom is not the best person. I know people don't agree with everything that man does, but one thing he does try to do is stay on the forward side of being proactive for the most part. So what do you have to say about that, Chaz? You're muted, sir.
Sorry. What makes it bad for me is that social media will find somebody faster than the police will.
Very true.
And the police said, well, have they been missing 24 hours? They shouldn't have to be missing 24 hours for you to take an alert to somebody being missing. I have a serious problem with that. You know, oh, they could have just went here and went there. A 7-year-old, a 9-year-old, a 10-year-old? No. Help me find who I'm looking for. So I'll stand with you on this one. I'll stand with you on this one. If they got to fight you, they want to fight you on this one, please, by all means, fight me too then. Because about time there's going to be some kind of help or a better resolution. I mean, the government, let's think about it. The government, the police, and all that type of stuff, it all sucks. It all sucks. Because at the end of the day, innocent people are getting thrown in jail left and right. And people that, you know, had a joint on them is now going to jail for, you know, drug trafficking. You're like, I had a blunt. I didn't have kilos in the back of the car. I had a blunt and I'm going to jail. I'm going to prison for drug trafficking. You know, there's all kind of different ways how they just try to get people and do stuff, which is not good. So I'm happy somebody is trying to do something.
Yeah, it's not necessarily, and it was introduced by African-American man. It's not a fix all, but it is a step in the right direction. And the one thing we do know is that you can adjust and, you know, make changes and make adjustments. And Guillermo, you are 100% right. The ethnicity of a child is not the important thing, but how many brown children, how many Black children, how many Asian kids, like, it's youth of color go missing all the time, and they are the last ones to go on mainstream media.
Yeah, like I'm very glad about like our show that we did last week where the cop came in there and the kid was screaming, "Where's my mama?" The cop actually had concern for the child and didn't just go, you know, take the child immediately to CPS or anything like that. You know, the cop actually had a concern, searched the house for the child and everything like that, looking for the mother. Then all of a sudden the mom comes in like she's all nonchalant, like, "What's wrong with you? I'm right here. I got a problem with you, heifer." You know, so I'm glad that we do. I mean, not saying that all cops are bad or all law enforcement is bad, all lawyers, judges are bad. It's just we got to weed through so many bad ones to get to the good ones. By the time we get to the good ones, we just sitting there kaput. We just drained, like, just whatever you're going to do. And they go, and they look at you and go, "No, what's the problem?" And you sitting there going, I can put my hands down now. You could have been put your hands down. Okay. You know, so.
Very true. Very true. So we hope that the Ebony Alert really helps out our youth. I'm going to push it. I know that when alerts happen, a lot of times I look at my phone, but I don't really pay attention to them because they don't send it out with like a photo or anything. So I don't really know who I'm looking for. But I do know that if I see a car or something, I'll check the plates. And if it matched, you know, I don't mind reporting, but I have never had that situation happen where I actually saw it. But I ain't gonna lie, I have seen some white vans pass by, and I'll be like,
you be like,
that's why my daughter don't walk to school.
Exactly.
Nope. But okay, you guys, we about to enter into the next portion of our show. Y'all already know what time it is. Get the grown folks in here, get rid of the kids, because it's about to be shenanigans.
Oh, no.
Fool around and find out.
Find out. F around and find out. Oh, Lord. Here we go.
Tonight's conversation that has really gone viral. I watch all of these podcasters on this particular show. A lot of them have a lot of good stuff to say. They're not too biased in their opinions. They're young in culture, but they're really, really good for TV. So y'all watch what happens. This is another one. As soon as we get through with the commercial, y'all just get rid of the kids because it's about to go down. Here we go.
Yeah, so get rid of the kids.
Fool around and find out.
Possibly like me more than. Could he possibly like me more than his girlfriend? And could I possibly be dumb to think that it's more than
what gender are you asking this question to? He might absolutely like you more than his girlfriend. That do not mean he want to be with you. That don't mean he's ever intending to wipe your. Because your girl can get on your goddamn nerves, but I still notice who I want to be with. She's just getting on my nerves right now, and I don't like her. I love her though, but I happen to like you. You know what I'm saying? Because in the midst of my difficulty with my partner, you was willing to squeeze yourself in. You didn't even try to take up space. You know what I'm saying? You was willing to fit into my life exactly the way I needed you to.
Woo!
I love him. I love him because he be telling straight facts. He be telling straight facts. Y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all not ready for that. Y'all not ready.
You was willing to fit into my life exactly the way I needed you to fit in. You feel me? I can like you right where you at. You don't want no more. You ain't asking for shit. Hell yeah, I like you. You mean I get to still go home to my girl? Yes, I like you a lot. I'm gonna talk to you.
Woo!
See, these
baby girl, and she's so cute, and she thought that she was gonna get up there with that foolishness coming out of her mouth. He said, "Hold on, it was the." Who you talking? You talking to me or you talking to the women on the panel?
Yeah, he was like, "Which gender are you asking this to?" Because let me just give you an answer.
Right.
And I love that, man, because a lot male and female, but it goes for both. What he said goes for both. It goes for both. It literally goes for both because there are these hungry dudes that know the woman got a dude. And if she gonna entertain him, then she gonna entertain the dude, whatever. And he'll take just that little bit of entertainment and feel comfortable, won't say a word, slide on about his business. The only difference between with a man and a woman is gonna take that little bit, but then try to stretch that bubble to make it a little bit bigger, and then have the audacity to try to go public with it.
Mm-hmm.
See, the funny thing about it is women always ask men, well, if I was seeing a dude, I know what if he called you? He would never call me. A dude would never call another dude saying I was with your woman. It will never happen. Never, ever, 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 ever happen. But women will do it like it's clockwork.
Mm-hmm.
Why? To try to prove a point. And the dude is like, yeah, but she don't mean nothing to me. Oh, I don't mean nothing to you, and we were just together yesterday. Yes, ho, you mean nothing. I love her. She got on my nerves. You called. I said, okay. We did what we did. You went on about your business. You got your Wendy's double with fries and chicken nuggets and a strawberry lemonade. Got out the car, went in your house. I went home. Boom, pow, pow. You don't know where I live.
All right. Now Trip is the man. And he was only speaking from one angle because she asked a very
one-sided question. Yeah.
She was very direct in her question, but she was also, it was the swag and the attitude, like you really about to stand in my face with all your boobs out, you know what I'm saying? And you think you looking good, like you about to snatch another woman's man. And that's not really how men think. So I really appreciated him for giving her that real gut-wrenching truth, because a lot of women, it don't happen like it did for the queen that took Diana's place. It don't happen like that for everybody. She got that crown, that whole crown, it was just But anyway. Everybody don't get them kind of jewels, honey. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all get ran through. And then you know what I'm saying? And so he had to, it was all the audacity, exactly, Jarrell, was the audacity she had behind all that. But I'm going to say I love me some Trip and I follow his platform, but I do not agree with the cheating aspect. There should not be a woman that should be able to squeeze in and have any type of space in your relationship if you are monogamous. And that's Demetrius. I agree with you 100%. And so while I have to make that very clear because I don't agree with that, but while I don't condone it, baby, listen here. If you're gonna go down that road and be a side chick, don't count yourself as royalty, sis, because you're not.
Exactly. Count yourself as the value meal that you are. You are and you're not supersized, and you're not the super drink. You're not a sweet tea. You are the thin made Coca-Cola. You know how they run out of the syrup, and they give you it's more that carbonation than the brown stuff. Yeah, that's what you are. So
absolutely. Well, and the thing about it is, even if you are better than the wife, and say he does leave her and go to you, he's gonna do the same thing to you.
Because he's looking for because he feels like he could stepping stone up now.
Absolutely, he's gonna do the same thing to you. He might stay with you for years, but you will get cheated on. That's a promise. And you might get cheated on with the ex, and then whoever else he feels like he wants to cheat with. You know, it's very rare. Those situations are very rare where two people really meet in a situation and they actually stay together and are faithful to one another. That's not how that works. But plans.
Very true.
Like, we grown. We haven't grown up.
This grown-up conversation. So all y'all little simpy vagabonds that the come up queens and kings that think you just you gotta do this for me. You gotta pay a bill. You gotta sit down, sucker. All you do is saran wrap. You are broken saran wrap. You will never cover.
A side piece can cause a lot of problems. They can, but that is up to the male or the female, whoever is cheating, to make a decision on what they want to do. And that is kind of like our last letter that wrote in. She did cheat. Now, her problem was she brought a package home. But has she not brought
She brought a big old package. She not have brought a package home, she would have been safe.
Right. Well, if she hadn't brought a package home, that would literally be what we're talking about. Some people, they do make mistakes, and I'm not saying that the mistake is not intentional, because cheating for me is not, it just happened. You didn't just fall in.
Well, sometimes sometimes you be walking down the street, your shoes untied. She's laying on the ground because she was working out and she was stretching, but she had her legs open, and you stepped on your shoe, and you just so happened, because these dudes be sagging nowadays. So
I'm muting you. I'm about to mute you. Stop.
Because they be sagging and they stuff be all out, and all of a sudden she down there stretching from after being at the gym, and all of a sudden you fall in and let me get up. Let me get up. Let me get. Let me get.
I have to mute him, y'all. I can't. I have to mute him. Look, and he's still going. The stars and the stripes. You know what? You are so. Oh God. But yeah, Trip, I'm with you on that. But at the end of the day, nah, you don't need to have nobody that just fits in the space, because that's complicated. And then if your girl find out, it's gonna be a problem. So let's keep going, y'all. We got a couple more to get to. You are a knucklehead. That was funny though.
Fool around and find out.
Step right around.
Seriously?
Step right around. You don't have anything on you that will poke me, stick me, or stab me, do you?
Stupid.
Oh my God, you messed up. You got to be quiet. You messed up the whole setup.
I know. Didn't he say a penis?
You messing up. The audience has to view it, sir.
All right, my bad. Go ahead.
Step right around.
Seriously?
Step right around. You don't have anything on you that will poke me, stick me, or stab me, do you?
Maybe a penis.
Okay. I would prefer not to get poked, sticked, or stabbed by that.
Flag on the flag.
I quit.
First
Because
of all,
the voice changed and everything.
I asked the audience to send me videos. Y'all be sending me some of the stupidest stuff. He said, I don't want you to stick this up here, stab me.
No.
Stab me.
But
But
the
he's
voice, the voice said, wait.
Okay.
But the voice at first was like, oh my God, you're really gonna do this? And he's like, do you think you have anything that could poke or stab me? Maybe a penis. I was like, ah! If I was that cop, you would have saw the girl come out of me. Ah!
First of all, the reason why this video is going crazy on it.
Step right around.
Seriously?
Step right around. You don't have anything on you
You are
that
naked.
will poke me, stick me, or stab me, do you?
Okay, first of all, let's just celebrate this trans woman. Ma'am got she didn't go get the Mako version. Okay, daughter went to Macy's trans woman shopping
She went
center
to
and said,
went
"Give me
to
everything off
Nordstrom-
the top shelf."
went to the Nordstrom's rack of doctors and said, give me the good stuff.
Honey, she went to Nordstrom. The boobs, the stomach is flat. She got a nice behind. You
Got
can,
the
when I was looking at the video, I didn't even see nothing. I said, "Well, where is it?"
And then out of nowhere it said, maybe a penis. That voice changed though.
Listen, the cop was like,
The cop was like, turn around again.
like, you a what? He looking at the booty, thinking twice. He about to risk it all.
You're like, you know you can get out this ticket, right?
Like, what?
you know you can get out this ticket, right?
Cause baby, let me tell you. Now we have seen some things that don't look totally correct on certain individuals.
True.
But this young lady,
Yeah.
she did her thing. She changed her entire body. That she's almost undetectable. Almost. Literally. Like I let me tell you something. And so what got the internet buzzing is because the man was like, if this is what it looked like outside, I'm going back in. I don't want date no more.
La Batique. That La Batique. That La Batique.
Daughter smacking, but yeah, the cop was hilarious. He had to pause for a minute.
That cop was like, you saw the light. He was like, you got anything? Maybe a penis. That cop was like,
okay, yeah. All
go
right.
ahead. No.
He said, that ain't no lady. They went to Dr. 90210. For real though.
She was the Dr. 90210.
The police officer, I'm telling you, he had to think twice about it. He was like, are you hiding something?
He was like, he almost said, let me see. If it's big as in mine, then no, but let me see.
You know, the new girls, they call girls, GWORL. Yeah, girls. Listen, let me tell you something. That cop was like, wow. Now that you did all right. He probably told me his wife like
that cop wanted the high five, like, you know what? Hey, you did that.
So yeah, all right, y'all. We got a couple more. Y'all be sending me some. I had to choose the ones that are TV friendly because we do some of the Saints. We want the Saints to be all right. We don't want to traumatize.
Yeah, we don't want the Saints all, paralyzed.
But this one is called Boundaries, and this one I 100% love.
Fool around and find out.
You are always stopping by unannounced.
So what? You're my mother.
It's only common courtesy you should call first.
All right, I'll call you next time.
No, you're going to call this time. What? We're gonna practice. Get out your phone.
Practice? I don't need to practice.
Call me.
Oh, I'm talking to you right here. This is ridiculous.
I'm gonna show you how this goes. Get out your phone.
Oh my God, you're fucking losing it, dude. You are losing it. You gonna answer?
Oh, shh, quiet for just a minute. I have a call. Hello?
Hey, Mom. I was just wondering if I could stop by.
Right now is not really a good time. I'll give you a call later.
Why are you like this?
What the fuck?
Hey, real talk, keeping it a buck, that's my dad. Keeping it a buck, that's my dad. And don't show up not unannounced.
The phone call was petty one, but the slamming of the door, I'm not available right now. Come back another time. Oh my gosh. Oh, first of all, sir, why are you showing up at your mom's house unannounced? Why? A simple phone call. Mama could have anybody in the house. And it sounded like Bob was in there changing the oil.
Yeah, her oil.
She didn't want no company.
Mama said you don't want to hear the noise that's coming out of this house tonight, okay?
You are intruding. It was Yashid. It was the slap, bro. She said, busy. No, not right now. That was so funny to me. But you know what? In the Black community, we don't really have those issues because we are taught that at a young age. You can't show up to granny house. I'm sure, in the Hispanic community as well. I don't know about Cuba and Puerto Rico. Guillermo, you have to school us, but I assume you might want to call grandma before you just show up. Grandma might be out shopping or doing something. You can't.
He said mom had a horse in the house and did not want it to be discovered.
He was rotating the cups. He said, "You live in the South, they pulling up." Listen, these new age grannies and these new age great grandmas ain't having it. You hear me?
Because granny back in the day used to be 60, 70. Great granny used to be 80, 90. Granny now is 37.
No, she sounds like she of a good certain age, and she don't want no. She's 60, getting her groove back. You heard? Call her Stella, because she getting the groove back.
Philip was in the back room like, "Hey, come on, hurry up."
Philip was in the back like, "Is that your son?"
Phil did like this. He goes, "Look, the pill took hold. Look."
He was in the back like blue or red. Blue or red. Which one we doing today?
You want fast acting to acting, or you want slow and steady?
Okay, y'all, we got one more and we get out. Now this one, okay. I don't do animals, but this one took me smooth out. And then the comment section went ham. And y'all, now it's a little cussing in here. So for those of you who are sensitive, just chill out and enjoy it, because this is going to be, I'm telling y'all, we ending on this one, okay? It's levels. We're going to have a full-on discussion because it is levels to this video. Watch. Just watch. Here we go. Last one.
Fool around and find out.
Frank! Frank! Oh my God. Frank! Stop! Oh my God, where did he go? Where did he fucking go? There he is. Skirt! Come here, Frank! Sure, it's over here. Wait, no, you can't go, Frank! You can't go! Wait, come here! I'm sorry. Hey! No! Hey! What the fuck was that, Frank? And this nigga just sitting here looking stupid. I'm dropping you off. I'm dropping you off at the ass motherfucking PCA. Yeah, I hope it hurts.
First of all, we got to see something real quick. This.
Frank! Frank! Oh my God. Frank! Stop! Oh my God, where did he go? Where did he fucking go?
Is out of there. You hear me? Frank was so on the road. You hear me? Frank wasn't thinking about you.
She opened that front door and Frank cut.
He was gone.
I'm never coming back.
He was, oh my God.
But
Frank
look how,
was
wait, the funny
excited.
part is look how he's looking in the car, riding in the car
I'm
like,
trying to get
man.
to. Trying to get to. Hold on, let me see. There you go.
He looking at her like, man, I don't want to be here.
First of all, who named their dog Frank? Frank is such a Frank, really?
Frank! Frank!
Oh my God. And then the man, he get around the man, he cool with the man. She come in there and try to put him in the car. And Frank and whoever the other dog, Cujo, whatever his name was, she put him, and Frank is cutting up getting in the car. He like, she had to tussle. Frank wasn't having it. Oh
Wait, Frank looking at her like this. Frank looking at her right now like, you tired, huh? You tired, huh? Tired, huh?
Because I got some more in me. Okay.
Oh man, that was funny.
From what I understand, Huskies can run, I guess, up to 15, 20 minutes, like sprints, like for 20 minutes, like go.
Like haul. That's why Huskies are the dogs they use for those sleds in the Alps and all that.
Right, that's what they were saying. Yeah. And so they was like, how she got a dog in the house that big? They was like, you gotta let him out more often, because Frank was like, I'm gonna stretch. Somebody said Frank was
she had to follow Frank to the next city because Frank was gone.
He was out of there. He was around the corner. He wasn't even in the neighborhood that she was at. I know it's hard for y'all to see because the video is kind of small, but oh my God, that is so funny.
Oh,
Frank. Okay. Now, the story behind this is, I guess she has multiple big dogs. As you saw, she had a pit bull in there, a huge one.
yeah.
So she was walking said dog, Frank, and Frank, I guess, got off the leash. The leash like clicked. And when it clicked, he kind of tilted his head back like, oh, I know you lying. And then
Frank saw it. Frank turned into Amistad. He said, give us free.
And he was out of there. Gone.
Frank middle name is Kunta Kinte because he was out of there.
He was out. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much. We had a really, really good time. I don't know much about dogs, but I know I'll never get a husky. And I heard that huskies are pretty hard-headed.
Yeah, you gotta stay on them. You gotta be like, hey, sound. Because they'll nip at you in a minute.
Black people always got to name their dogs something weird. Frank and
King.
Yeah, cocaine.
Right. But the way she's driving, can you imagine the neighbors though? She driving going Frank and somebody like, man, her dude is really trying to get away from her. Not knowing it's a dog. Not knowing it's a dog. Like, woo, she's really looking for her dude.
When I first saw the video, I only heard the audio. I had the video. I went to the videos that everybody be sending, and I had it just playing. And I was like, oh my God, who is she chasing? She in the car driving? So I thought it was like a high-speed chase. So I get the phone and I look, and Frank is a whole husky
dog, big old dog.
But his strides, it was the stride. Like he was
Frank thought he was gonna be free of her because he was stretching. That dog was like,
yeah, he was in that thing. She wouldn't have been able to chase him down. That was
if she tried to run, she would have had a heart attack. And then when she tried to get him in the car, she's like, Frank! And Frank looked at her like, you tired, huh? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Look, yeah. Like, as soon as you put me on that leash, I'm going to do it again.
As soon as I hear, I'm out.
He was, and the Pope pit bull, he in the car like, let me get out, let me get some. She's like, no, get it out. But I'm going to take you to the SP, mother. Yeah, I said black people.
And Frank was like this, please take me there because I don't like living with you in the first place. That's why I was running. He was like, bye.
Maybe they'll let me run a little bit because you keep me cooped up in the house with clothes on. I want to be free. Elder Lott, this is hilarious. Frank must be from San Francisco because he run like Frank Gordon 40. He was gone. Oh God, I'm sorry.
Oh man,
I'm sorry. I don't want to drag it out, but I have never seen an animal video so hilarious. That was funny. Too much, Frank. Damn, you messed up by naming him Frank. When you named him Frank, he was gonna be a Rolling Stone. He was gonna lay his hat wherever it was because you named him Frank.
Frank was like, "Give us free."
Yeah. Oh my God. Imagine it, Guillermo, if she was explaining to the cops about Frank and they looking. You say Frank, they're gonna be looking for a human.
Frank got out and I can't find him. They're like
Frank got dementia. How old is Frank? 80?
And all of a sudden the dog come running back. Frank, get in the house. They be like, the dog's name is Frank.
Listen, Frank, exactly. That mess was hilarious, y'all. I'm telling you, that video is undefeated. And people was in the comments like, why she breathing all hard? She driving to catch him. First of all, she had to tussle to get him in the car. And do you see how big that dog is and how far he was stretching?
Right.
That dog was not having it. But anyway. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We absolutely 100% appreciate you. Make sure to tune in.
Are they ready for tomorrow? Are they ready for the new one tomorrow?
I don't know. Let's go.
I don't know. Are you guys ready for Business to Business with Jarrell Austin, the new series starting tomorrow? It's gonna be epic. Now, all y'all folks with y'all businesses always talking about, man, I can't get people to do this. I can't get no money for my business. Well, if you watch this show, you'll be able to get some good advice. And I'm not talking about that little tinky advice. She asks the hard questions and they answer them. They give you all the advice that you need. And they also, the people that she bring on the show are also able to help you, but you got to be the one that want to be helped. That's your issue. But tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, come on over to Jarrell Austin Business to Business and get your business on today. Now, tomorrow, on Thursday, I don't know why y'all be slipping. I really don't know why y'all be slipping. This man, the ones that come, they know. They can tell you. But Words of Wisdom with Elder Lott is a one-of-a-kind show where this man really breaks down the word of God and answers all your crazy questions. Good, happy, bad, and sad. He'll answer every question that you have. Also, coming up real soon, he's getting ready to do the preachers panel, and he's getting ready to have the first lady and husband panel. So you guys be able to ask your marriage questions, your single questions, all that other type of stuff. But come on over on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time and get a word from God, man, because this dude really is about to function. He really got that for you. So with that being said, Words of Wisdom, come over. And coming, my son, right after Words of Wisdom, you get Let's Just Be Real, the podcast. and have a real conversation with my son. When I say this is going to be a show like no one sees coming, this show is really going to be one for the books, and it comes right after Words of Wisdom. So the new show that we have, My Son, the podcast. Y'all ready for it? I am.
Well, thank you. That was great. Amazing. You'll be doing that on the spot.
Leah loves working me like that. I'd be like, hi, and now coming to the stage, Shalimar featuring Howard Hewitt.
So we're filling up basically our entire goal. For those of you who may want to sponsor our show, we definitely want you to sponsor. If you know people who sponsor, right now we're a small business, but pretty soon we'll be a big business. But what we're trying to do is fill it up so that round the clock you can tune into our network, and you'll be able to get really good information. You'll get solid information. Everything that we talk about will be able to benefit your life in some type of way. You will learn how to create a passive income with Jarrell. You will learn how to elevate and stay in an elevated position and a position of worship and a posture of worship with Words of Wisdom, not traditional where it has to be like spooky with all this slow music, but just by standing on the word of God, period. And then,
he don't be in there going, you're going to hell. You're going to hell. He don't do that.
But he'll tell you the truth when you are messing up.
Yeah.
And then we also have the new show, Let's Just Be Real. I kind of mess that up all the time. But the new show is for the youth, that we have young people who want to have conversations. And it would be wise of you, especially if you have a lot of nieces, nephews, children, to see what these young folks are talking about. This demographic of 20 to 30-year-olds, they having conversations and they're breaking it down. They are educated. They are looking for marriage. They're looking for love. They're giving each other advice. They want advice from the elder community. So we definitely support that. We support our youth moving forward. And this is it's a Christian podcast. So I celebrate these young men. You got to go? So with that being said, we are all done tonight. Thank you again for tuning in. We appreciate you all. Please support the platform by tagging, and sharing. And if you would like to make a monetary donation to us, you can also do that. You can contact any one of the hosts and we'll be able to point you in the right direction. Thank you again for tuning into The Outlet. We love you, and you all have a blessed night. Peace out.
Peace out, people.
Thank you.